Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Dr. Mastura. I am Abaharina Asila binti Azman from BA 2732C. Will presenting my individual reflective assignment. This presentation will include a summary of these 5 topics. So today, I'll be summarizing the key takeaways from Chapter 1, what is organizational behavior? Organizational behavior, or OB, is basically the study of how people behave at work individually, in groups, and within the overall structure of an organization. It helps us to understand why people act the way they do and how we can improve workplace effectiveness. OB is important because it directly influences an organization's success. Organizations that focus on strong OB practices tend to have better financial performance, lower turnover, and happier employees. Good interpersonal skills help build stronger relationships, reduce stress, and create a healthier work environment. By applying OB concepts, organizations can improve job performance, increase teamwork, and encourage helpful behavior among employees. OB also helps reduce negative behaviors like absenteeism and turnover. Overall, it strengthens productivity and supports long-term organizational survival. For us as students and future managers, OB is extremely valuable. It helps us to build key skills such as communication, leadership, critical thinking, and self-management. Understanding OB prepares us to work effectively with others, make ethical decisions, and adapt to a fast-changing work environment. Ultimately, OB helps us to become better leaders and better team members no matter what career we choose. Chapter 2 focuses on the concept of job attitudes and why they matter so much in the workplace. I'll start by understanding the attitudes are made up of 3 components: the cognitive component, which refers to our beliefs, the affective component, which is our emotional reaction, and the behavioral component, which reflects how we intend to act. Together, these components shape how employees respond to their work environment. The chapter also explains the strong connection between attitudes and behavior. When employees experience inconsistency between what they believe and how they act, known as cognitive dissonance, it creates discomfort. This shows why understanding attitudes is essential for predicting how employees will behave. Next, Chapter 2 highlights several important job attitudes such as job satisfaction, job involvement, organizational commitment, perceived organizational support, and employee engagement. These attitudes influence how motivated, loyal, or productive employees are. The chapter also discusses what causes job satisfaction. The most important factor is the nature of the work itself. Employees are happier when their job is meaningful, challenging, and suited for their abilities. Other factors include support from supervisors, good co-worker relationship, personality traits, and fair pay. However, pay only increases satisfaction up to a certain point. After that, meaningful work matters more. Next, for Chapter 3, it explores how personality and values influence behavior at work. It begins by explaining that personality consists of the unique ways individuals react to situations and interact with others. Understanding personality is important because it helps organizations predict workplace behavior, job performance, teamwork, and leadership style. Next, for Chapter 3, it explores how personality and values influence behavior at work. It begins by explaining that personality consists of the unique ways individuals react to situations and interact with others. Understanding personality is one major concept in this chapter is the difference between person-job fit and person-organization fit. Person-job fit refers to how well an individual's personality match the demands of the job. For example, investigative individuals perform better in analytical roles, while social personalities thrives in helping professions. Person-organization fit on the other hand, is about aligning employee values with the company's culture. When both types of fit are strong, employees tend to be more satisfied, committed, and less likely to leave. One major concept is Next, for Chapter 4, it explains that perception is the process through which we interpret information from our environment, and it strongly influences our behavior at work. The key idea is that people don't act based on reality. They act based on how they see reality. Because of this, different people can interpret the same situation differently. However, perception is not always accurate. We often make errors such as selective perception, stereotyping, and the halo or horn effect. This error can affect important decisions like hiring, performance evaluation, and workplace expectation. Attribution theory also plays a role by helping us understand whether we believe someone's behavior is caused by internal factor like effort or not. And lastly, for Chapter 5, focus on understanding what drives people to perform at work. Motivation involves the intensity of effort, the direction of the effort, and how long a person maintains it. Early theories like Maslow hierarchy, Herzberg two-factor theory, and McClellan needs theory shows that people are motivated by different needs such as security, achievement, responsibility, and recognition. And lastly, for Chapter 5, focus on understanding what drives people to perform at work. Motivation involves the intensity of effort, the direction of the effort, and how long a person maintains it. Early theories like Maslow hierarchy, Herzberg two-factor theory, and McClellan needs theory shows that people are motivated by different needs such as security, achievement, responsibility, and recognition. And lastly, for Chapter 5, focus on understanding what drives people to perform at work.